So as I try to grow a presence on TikTok, I am caught between getting too personal with strangers online and just showing jewelry. Um, I want people to get to know me and I want people to get to know my company. But I also don't want to get into it like lots of other people on TikTok, lots of other businesses and influencers, and that's not where I want to be. I'm running a business. I'm not here to change people's minds on politics or social awareness. That's not my place. That's not my lane, and I'm going to stay out of that. But I do want people that are buying from us to get to know me and to know my business. And that's the one cool thing about social media is you're not just going to my website and buying from some unknown person. There are other channels where, I'm going to have a presence and you can get to know me better. So I figured I'll keep this video up. I'll pin it to the top. And if anybody's curious as to who they're doing business with, well, here you are. So I am third generation. My grandfather was a diamond dealer. And then my mom and my uncle and my father ran an antique jewelry business out of Miami since I think it was 1986 or 87 that the Collection Inc. was established. I took it over when I turned 19, 20, went straight to GIA, and I became a graduate gemologist. And I came back by year 2000. I was there for a year. I was partying a little bit, so I didn't get through it in the 6 months that everybody else is supposed to. I was having a good time. So yeah, I was a GG by the time I was just shy of 19. So I came in, I took over the business, and as I got older, I opened up another office in downtown Miami in the Seabold building, and I started doing estate pieces and modern stuff. And I remember vividly one time I bought a Breitling with a big diamond bezel, and my mother was, pearl clutching, mortified. Why would you buy that? They only dealt in the best of the best Victorian, Deco, Edwardian, Georgian things for the Victoria Albert Museum. And here I am buying a diamond Breitling. And sold and we made money. And so when I took over, I moved more to estate pieces and more contemporary and modern and color because I understood color. Never liked diamonds, never got into diamond bridal. I have no major love for diamonds. And so I stayed wholesale. And then a few years ago, one of my biggest clients went out of business. And I'm not going to name names because the company's still around and he's still my friend, but he's not active anymore. So I sold him for close to a decade. And I mean, honestly, doing business with him helped really build my business. And so he went out. And so I was kind of at a loss. I had all these channels for jewelry, and I had a good inventory at the time, and I was well funded. And so I figured, you know what, let's go online. So I did. And I probably should have done this a long time ago because I have met some wonderful people, some crazy people, but some wonderful people, and done some great business. And it's been great. So now we have a buying office in Central Florida, buy from the public. And we sell on eBay, Etsy, 1stDibs, which is really just a means to advertise the website, but we do business on all platforms. And we have a presence on Facebook and Instagram and now TikTok. So it's been really good. I can't complain. I've met some wonderful people, and yeah, I've made some really great relationships. I've done some wonderful business. My inventory has grown. My business has grown. It's been a good thing. So now we moved from Miami to Central Florida, much better life. I have 3 kids. I have a wife. My mom, who ran the business, she lives with us. So, one big happy jewelry family. Maybe one day the kids will take over. Maybe they won't. Lots of people, it's funny, lots of people in my business. Are you going to put the kids in? I mean, the business has been good to me. And I genuinely love jewelry. And I like business. I like merchandising. I like buying and selling. So yeah, I put my kids in the business. In fact, it went from the collection to Fox Estate Buyers in 2017. And I did that because my son was born in 2016. And I wanted him to, if he doesn't take over, it's fine. But I did at one point, I want him to take over. If he doesn't, it's fine. I have 2 girls also. But it was named after me because, that's his name, and, it'll bear his name if becomes the owner one day. So yeah, I mean, I do, if my kids love it and they're good at it, I do want them in the business. So that's a little bit about me. Now you know who you're doing business with. If you have any questions, let us know.